Hi everyone, thanks for watching this video. This is a very short Zendesk demo on what we believe to be the best approach when it comes to assisting your online gaming customers. So what you're seeing now is a help center that we built in Zendesk containing different articles that speak into the different types of queries that people face. This also serves as the knowledge base for your AI agent or your bot. It's very easy to maintain, very easy to update, and is easily categorizable into different categories, as we see over here. And if someone doesn't find an answer, they have the ability to call you or to contact you. If they do decide to contact you, there are two methods available on the help center itself. They can either submit a request, and when they do, these forms are dynamic. They build out as the customer carries on and ask for different information based on the query type itself. So if I'm looking for an issue, I want to log an issue with deposits and withdrawals, I'll fill in my contact number, like that. I'll choose the payment issue type, deposit or withdrawal, betting payment method, voucher. I bet 123 Rand yesterday. I don't necessarily have that. If I do, I can give the transaction reference there. There it is. I can say deposit deposit missing from accounts. Now I'll put in my my email address here as well. That. And I will submit the query. I can also add an attachment. If I do want to sign in, I can sign in as well. All customers or clients have the ability to create a free profile on Zendesk. And if they are and do sign in this way, they'll have the ability to go and see their own requests, to see the unique reference number, when it was created, when was the last activity, and the status of the query as well. Then on this help center, there also exists a web widget or a bot. And this bot that I'm going to show you now, the bet bot, is the same bot that you'll put on any social media channel that you have, like WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram DM or even TikTok DM these days. This bot is intelligent, it is smart. I can ask it a question, how do I withdraw, and you'll get an agentic response here. The bot will clarify and ask questions. It needs to identify what you're looking for and then pull possible information from your knowledge source, whether that's your website or the knowledge base that we're looking at here. So there is everything that can be wrong with a withdrawal, including the source where it came from. If I want to get something a bit more personal to me, I'll say, why has my Flickr registration paused? Now, this won't give you a generative response. It will instead detect that it needs to ask you some information, authenticate, so that we can look up personal information about your Flickr registration. So the bot's going to, again, in an agentic way, clarify and ask me more questions until it understands what I want. So I want to check my Flickr status. I say yes, I want to check my Flickr status. It's going to want to identify me or authenticate, obviously. It's then going to ask me some other information, the contact number, and then using an API, we verify this information just to make sure we're talking to the correct user before we look up the info. There, it gives me a little briefing here. It's going to give my Flickr registration is documents missing, following documents are missing, and I can submit these now. If I'd like to, I can simply attach an image, at which point this will go through to an agent, and they can verify the process and make sure this user is registered with Flickr. We can also do things like what is my withdrawal, because people obviously want to know where they withdraw them, so if they want some money. I want to check it, and then it's going to verify me. Again, this verification we can automate. If a user is logged in, we can use a JWT token just to make sure that we have the information already. So I set this one up with a different email address. This is going to verify my number. It's then going to look into my account and provide me with the information as well as a transaction history. So I can see 500, deposited this much, as a withdrawal. It looks like one of the transactions has it's pointed out it's discovered an error. So it's gonna, if I've checked all these things above, And if yes, then it's going to transfer me to an agent. If I have looked through all these things already, and if not, I'll check it and recheck a bit later. It's going to ask for my name. I think it already has my email address. I don't want to give it my number, so I'm going to click no. I've already verified, authenticated, and then it's going to give me an option to just confirm withdrawal status. And at that point, it will transfer me to an agent. Didn't ask my email address because we already had it. In this case, I am offline at the moment because it's outside of working hours when I'm making this video, but a ticket will still be created inside of Zendesk. And just remember, a reminder, this bot can live wherever it needs to live. It can live on your website, in WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. It can live in any messaging channel that you have. Once the chat does come through, let's have a look at the chat. As an agent, I'll go online for chats, and it'll be automatically assigned to me because I am online. So make sure that is coming through. So I'll turn it back to you shortly. So it should come through here. I'm not sure why it hasn't, but here we go. Here's the email. It's already been assigned to me. Here's the status, and I can then reply and have a conversation with this user. Some other cool things that are happening here is an intent has been automatically assigned to the ticket as well as a sentiment. And Zendesk is also going to automatically scour my knowledge base as well as similar tickets and any procedures I've uploaded to give me something that it thinks I should send to this user. So I can just go ahead and approve that. And once I do, we'll see that message will actually come through to the human. And that was quite easy to do. So we can have a look. The user can read this and maybe it'll help them. And if not, then we can escalate and do all the other cool things that Zendesk can do. So the goal here is really to just make sure that the user, number one, has everything they need to answer their own question in the form of articles. If they need to escalate, we're gathering structured data as a form based on what the query is about. And then my preference, and I think everyone's preference, should be to use something that can deflect completely, like a bot that can look up information using an API in your backend system and process that request on your behalf, so it never gets through to an agent. It works 24/7. It's reliable. It's AI powered, giving people generative answers as well as doing complicated backend lookups to attach information. Just by the way, if someone does come through and if the agent wants to know more about this user, this is an app we created for another online gaming company. They can look this user up, and assuming the API endpoints are available, we can look at this information for police. So this is fake info, obviously, and we can look up and surface information that we need at our fingertips. And this is just viewing, but we can design this app to help you update your backend, perform something, making sure that the agent is only looking at a single screen throughout the process. They don't have to log into your backend like any sort of IS bets or something in the backend. It's all here. It all exists. So we're assisting the agent with AI. We're assisting the human with AI. We're giving the agent all the information that they need. Everything looks nice, very easy to make in Zendesk, and a really good way of helping your clients when they need it most, whether it's through a human or powered through AI. Thank you for watching.